I'm going to be showcasing some of the brand new festive inspired mini cloud paint trios from Glossier. So inside this cute little sliding box, we've got 3 new inspired shades, and they all have a lovely dewy buildable formula. They are very small but oh so cute. Just look at the packaging. I love that glittery finish. Now Glisten isn't a shade I would typically use. It looks quite orange, but it might look better on. Then we have Afterglow, which is a really pretty bright pink. And Crimson, which seems more of a matte light pink. This a little set was £26, but it's actually been reduced to £18.20 at Space NK. This Afterglow up close, you can just see the champagne sheen running through it with gorgeous gold flecks. Just going to apply it to my face. So I'm just blending it in, so it gives a nice noticeable bit of colour on my cheeks. I would say you probably need to blend quite quickly, because it does seem to settle in the skin quite quick, so don't want to hang around. Don't know if I've applied too much. Looks like on this side, but it's a bit strong on this side. So I just toned it down a little bit, so it does give a nice little dewy finish, especially along like the apples of my cheeks. And it does look quite natural. Can't really see like the gold shining through that much, but obviously it might be reflected in the dewiness of it. Next one I'm going to be trying is Glisten. So this looks like quite an orange sort of glittery shade. So I'm not really sure how it's going to transfer onto the skin, but let's try it. Here's a quick swatch, so it actually looks a lot darker than I imagined. So I was just thinking like a really light orange, which would look really stupid. This is more of a sort of dark red, so it might look quite nice. Okay, so let's add some colour to my very pale face. So these are really quite pigmented, as you saw on the previous shade, so you don't need much at all. So even though the tubes are quite small, I think they will last a long time. Just blending it in now, so it actually looks completely different to how I imagined it would look. Just going by the tube, so it's so much more subtle. So I was just thinking like it would look really orange and really awful, but no, it's a really subtle berry shade. It's got a really nice sort of glitter going through. I'm not wearing any highlighter, that's just from the blush. If you're just looking for something to liven up your complexion when you don't want to wear too much makeup, I think this is a good choice. So you can build it up as well if you want more of a tense look, but just sort of 1 or 2 blobs on each cheek gives you a nice little warm flush. This one in the set is Crimson, so this isn't particularly glittery according to the tube, but it looks like quite a nice sort of dark pink shade. Here's a little swatch, so it looks like a really warm blush. I think this will really warm up my complexion. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing that's what my mum got me for Christmas, that you see in my Christmas video there. It actually looks better on than I thought it would. It's just gonna apply on the cheeks. Again, you really do not need much at all, because a little bit goes a long way. Just blend it in. So looking at it, this is, as I thought it was, really quite a warm flush, so added a nice bit of life to my cheeks. So it's more matte, so there's no glitter per se in it, but it still looks really nice. I've applied more on the left side than the right. So my final thoughts on the Glossier Festive Blush Trio. So these ones are so much more dewy. So Afterglow and Glisten, then a Crimson, which is a lot more matte, but they are all really lovely. They really brighten your complexion. The blushes are really light, so perfect for that no makeup look. But if you do want a bit more of a tense look, you can just build it up. The shades are really pigmented. You only need a tiny amount, and it does go a long way. As I said, you can get the little tin for £18.20 from Space NK, and when you get the 3 4mm tubes, which may seem small, but actually I think they pack a lot of punch in there. My favourite's got to be Glisten. So it is a real chameleon. It looks like an orange blush, but it's actually a really pretty sort of dark pink. So yeah, I would really recommend. Have you tried any of Glossier's blushes? What's your favourite? Let me know in a comment. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Please do subscribe if you're new to my channel and you love what you see. If there's anything else you'd like me to try out, just let me know in the comments. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.